Our final patient speaker is Andrea, who will share her experience of choosing aesthetic flat closure in her story, titled Flat and Fabulous. Welcome, Andrea.
Wow, lots of people tonight. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming, and thank you for inviting me tonight. Hi, everyone. I am Andrea, and I am proud to say that I am a broad day woman, not just a face. It's a whole story, a story of survival, courage, vulnerability, scars, and strength. Maybe you're wondering how I got here. Well, it started with a stage 4 breast cancer in situ. My breasts, they just decided to throw a party and forgot to invite the immune system that night. So I decided with my husband, we said, okay, so you know what, we're gonna go radical with this. So I had a bilateral mastectomy after everything. So 16 rounds of chemo, 12 rounds of radiation, and that's not a treatment plan. That's kind of a Netflix series for us, right? But the spoiler alert was that I lived, I survived. So then we tried every type of reconstruction, you name them, and I am there. I was with all of them. So my skin had other plans. Keloids showed up like an invited guest. So pigmentation was out, but then they came the tattoos. And someone was mentioning the tattoos before, and I said, yeah. So tattoos were in, beautiful, symbolic tattoos that turn scars into art. So my chest became like a canvas of survival. We also tried fat grafting to restore the volume and the shape. And I want to tell you something. I am a Latin woman. Sorry about the accent. And I wanted to look like Sofia Vergara, right? Or Karol G. And I said, this is my chance, right? But the reconstructed nipple didn't stick around, literally. And the skin was too thin. So we tried implants, but then came other complications that made it clear that the implants weren't working for me, so we broke up. So we said no. So I finally said, you know what? Let's go flat. Because flat is fierce. Flat is freedom. Flat is fashion forward. And if you know how to accessorize them, they are going to be perfect. I just was looking last week at in Paris, the Fashion Week, and the Miu Miu girls, and these girls are from, Versace, and they are flat, sorry. So, you know. So I love fashion. Fashion defines my mood, my day, my entire life. I can tell you I am a leader from Schulich. I am blah, 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 all kinds of titles and this and that. But fashion for me is what works. And what can be more fashionable than going flat? So it's the ultimate runway move, as I said, no straps, no padding, no apologies. But through it all, I have to talk about my superheroes tonight. I have two here. Two are not here, three actually, but I'm going to be very brief about that. My world-renowned plastic surgeon at Women's College Hospital, who didn't just operate, but he orchestrated. He and his team sculpted hope out of heartbreak. He gave me options, dignity, and a new way to see myself. He's not just a doctor, he's a magician with a scalpel. Then, oh, there is my husband. Everybody knows my husband. Everybody knows the doctors, the assistants, the nurses, the interns, everybody knows him. He's the man who held my hand when I couldn't hold it together, who told me I was beautiful when I looked like a topographical map, who still flirts with me even though I'm shaped like a cutting board. And that's love. My 2 grandchildren, I am a grandma, I am an abuela. They are my giggle machines. They don't care about scars, they care about cookies and cuddles, and they remind me that joy is loud, messy, and unconditional. And my cat, Luna, who sat on my chest post-surgery like she was guarding treasure, or maybe just enjoying the new flat terrain. Either way, she was there, and that counts. And finally, me. The most important person in this story, after so many years, after so many surgeries, I chose to fight, and I chose to love. I chose radical acceptance. I embraced my body as it was, not as a compromise, but as an act of self-love and healing. It gave me authenticity, it gave me freedom, it gave me comfort and mobility, and it gave me a new kind of beauty. So here am I am standing flat and amazing as the image of Brade, not because I have no breasts, but because I have no fear. I am here, I am whole, I am not defined by what was taken, but by what I chose. And to anyone here facing this journey, you are not alone, you are not less, you are not defined by what is gone, but by what remains. And what remains is powerful, and it's you. Thank you.